मर्द को दर्द नहीं होता. We've been brought up in households which made us preach such false teachings. They told me that I will soon be the man of the house when I was just 6 years old. It's not their fault, you see. This is what they've been taught since centuries, that men don't feel and men don't cry. Man up, they told me. Man up, young boy. And as a kid, I once cried in public and people laughed as if they actually loved it. And then that kid wiped his eyes. His smiling face was full of lies. He'd make a decent writer, but an engineer sounded more wise. When can we finally talk about mental violence so that I can finally break this silence, so that I can unlock my door and let you in? Don't ask me why was it shut so long and why is it so dark in here. So this is about the men in your life, and contrary to popular belief, this still is feminism. This is for every brother, every father, every son who wet his pillow so many times and yet he's woken up just fine. He's broken down and yet he smiled. He's owned his mustache but he's still a child. He wishes that he could speak to you about this, but he wouldn't know where to begin. He's a product of the failed social system where expressing himself was considered sin, and he's buried them all inside, and look, he's alive and yet he carries his skin. Look at the tears from his silence. You need to break this silence and talk to him. So go. Talk to your dad. Ask him what his dreams were, what he really wanted to pursue. Talk to your elder brother. Ask him what he's going through, how he landed up in this job he never wanted to. Tell him you miss him and that he could spend more time at home and that he does not need to hide his notebook anymore. Talk to your son, who might be really young, but tell him that he needs to speak and that crying in public would mean that he's weak, but he can't cry himself to sleep every night because the world is running out of dry pillows. Talk to them. They might not speak up about what they have been through, and it might take them a while to actually share, but it'll be comforting for them to know that someone's there to listen. Someone will help them take care, and most importantly, talk to yourself. Look into the mirror, smile,